Hello, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back to day 3 of the Get Grant Funding Challenge. How you guys doing today? Listen, the conversation, the comments, the engagement each and every evening has been really inspiring. It's been fun, and I am really loving learning more about your organizations, learning about your passion and your mission, and obviously, teaching is what I love to do, and so being able to share with you um, you know ways to ensure that your proposal is as strong as possible is what we're here to do this week. All right, so today is day 3. Don't forget that you have opportunities still to win prizes that are going to be given away at the end of the week. So make sure that you're in the group, that you get that information and be a part of it, and don't miss out on anything. All right, and again, tonight I will meet you on Zoom. Make sure that you are camera ready, and I'm looking forward to answering your questions. So today we're going to talk about the most important part of your organization's proposal is the budget. Right, the budget. The funder wants to know, how much money do you need and how will that money be spent? Right, so we talked about your executive summary, and then we talked about the need. Your program, right, the activities that you do, be it feeding, be it transitional housing, be it mentoring, whatever it is that you're doing, tutoring, there are expenses that are associated with those activities, right? You need materials, you need supplies, you may need staffing, you may need facilities, you may need rentals of resources or tools to help make sure or ensure that your program is as strong as possible. You may need to bring on experts, be they mental health associates or counselors, or even if you're paying your tutors, so that you make sure that you have the strongest team possible to help ensure that your program is successful. All right. So you are explaining through your budget to the funder, not just what you're going to do, but you're giving them an idea of how much is this going to cost. Again, they're giving you money. So they're not giving you money more than what you need to be successful. What does that mean? That means tell them what you need, right? Tell them what you need, and then they will make that decision. Now, you'll notice that when a funder puts out their RFP, what's an RFP? A request for proposal. They will let you know what the range is of their giving, right? They have a budget. They may say we've got $100,000, and they may say we're going to give out 10 grants of $10,000 a piece, right? They may say $10,000, that's the range. So you're not going to ask for the $100,000 because they've already said this is the range of our gift amount. So you want to let them know how much your program costs and how would that $10,000 be used to help ensure that your program is done successfully, possibly expand your program, possibly purchase materials or supplies, or to hire a staff, wherever that need is, and whatever those allowable costs are associated with that. You just want to let them know what that looks like. All right. So in creating your budget, you want to make sure that you are clear about what are one-time costs, or what are those costs that are ongoing, right? What are those costs that are ongoing? Salaries are ongoing at costs, right? Mentoring or tutoring may be an ongoing cost. But some of the materials and supplies may be an ongoing cost. The rental space or your for your facilities, that's an ongoing cost, right? So what are those one-time costs? It may be equipment that's purchased. You're only going to buy equipment once, maybe once every 6 years. So it's not something that you are sharing as an ongoing cost. So you've got that uh, clarity about how your budget is presented to the funder. Okay, and so I've broken down for you how to consider your budget, what should be included in your budget, and what it is that the funder is going to be thinking about when they're making considerations of um, giving funds to your organization. All right, so they want to know, what are your costs, and where are the largest group of your costs? If you've got, let's say, $100,000 budget, they want to know, is 90,000 of that going to go to administrative fees, or is a larger portion going to go towards your program? So let's keep this in mind, that out of $1, out of a dollar. Administrative costs, that includes your salaries, that includes all of those things that keep your organization running. Let's say that of that 30 cents for every dollar goes to the administrative costs. Let's say then 30 cents or 40 cents goes to program. Again, they're funding program activity, and obviously there are expenses that go along with making sure that that happens, okay? But you just want to show them, one, how you're managing the money, how you are spending the money, and what is your practice of money management, because their funds are going to be a part of that, right? Their funds are going to be a part of that. So they're looking at what are some of your direct or indirect costs, and I've laid that out for you here for you to be clear about what you're putting into your budget, all right? And then what are those overhead direct and then indirect costs? What do those include? And again, I've listed these here for your consideration. So when you all print this out, I want you to really look at your budget. I want you to look at what it is that you do, and I want you to take into consideration how you are putting into practice of presenting to the funder, the strongest budget possible. Again, behind the need statement, they're going to be looking at your budget. How stable, how solvent is your organization? And your budget is a really great key to that. How clear are you on how you're going to spend their resources? Again, they're investing in you. So you want to make sure that your case is as strong as possible. All right. So this is what I want you to do for tonight's assignment. I want you to write all of your indirect costs, all of your direct costs. And again, your budget includes expenses and revenue. Expenses and revenue are a part of a budget, right? So put together all of your costs. And then tonight we're going to talk about what are your ways to get the revenue in addition to the grant, right? In addition to the grant, we're going to be talking about what are other ways that you can get revenue from grants, from events, from donors, from other sources of revenues to make sure that your entire budget is covered. All right. So tonight's Q&A is going to be really, really important. You definitely don't want to miss it. Again, I'll see you on Zoom. Be camera ready, and I look forward to answering your questions and to give you clarity. When you all come tonight, I'm going to pick one or two of your budget as an example to help you guys make sure that you are clear and that you're doing it in the right way. And again, to answer any questions that you guys might have. All right. So here it is, day 3. I'm so looking forward to meeting with you tonight. Go ahead into the comments in the community, put your questions down, put your thoughts down. I'll be happy. I'll be in the comments responding there. And I will see you guys tonight, day 3 of the Get Grant Funding Challenge. Here we go.